Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are on YouTube. I mean, the guys that are on YouTube. Um, Welcome to game number 2. First game was fun. Let's jump into the next one. Rogue Warriors on the blue side once again. This time they changed up their draft. Senna ban, LeBlanc ban. Elise ban stayed, still setting up enemy for Olaf, which is strange. Ning gets to play a game after their first game. That's crazy. Let's see if Ning can perform better this time around. Aphelios first pick, we like it. Varus, Jarvan, no Tamkin's takeaway. Jarvan to set yourself up to go on to Aphelios. It seems like the LPL just don't play Tamkinch as far as I've seen. I might be wrong, maybe they played some games. Honestly, there's so many games being played, so I could be totally wrong. Kalistaban towards top lane. The Shy. Pantheon set standard red side bans. Big question mark for everyone is, of course, why is Ornn not being picked? Ornn into Rumble Flex is so good, honestly. Ornn is just going untouched, which is crazy. It's crazy. Have I see these first 3 picks and I'm not logging in on third? It's nuts. I didn't even think about Ornn the last game. Because it's 10.4, right? There's 10.4, so Ornn is not nerfed. So I'm going to join IG side once again here. Yeah, IG, what up, gang? What up, team? Nautilus ban. And then maybe here we'll see Tam Genj ban, honestly. Silas, I think, is fine into Rumble. I wonder if they just stole away Rumble because the enemy locked Jarvan. What up, IG? This is best of 3, yes. Ban Ornn. Restore my sanity. Restore my sanity, please, here. Restore my sanity by banning Ornn. Tell me there's a world where the LPL care about Ornn. Or tell me your secrets. Cosette is banned here. Quinn! Quinn! You banned Quinn! You blind picking Renekton or what? Blind pick Renekton, is that the move? Okay. Still option for Ornn. We can still see, maybe Ornn will show up. Last pick for our favorite top laner, the Shy. Pike. Renekton. That's why we saw the Quinn ban, I guess. Rumble mid, Renekton top. Still, Ornn looks like a decent option. Wow, I like that. I like that a lot. Honestly, we are getting up towards a very similar game as we had last time, but this time Rogue Warriors, even with the Renekton, won't fall off as hard. Because they are the ones with the Aphelios. Aphelios scales better than Varus. Blitzcrank Aphelios, Olaf is nasty. Cannon, okay? Cannon's cool. Cannon's fine. But here, I heavily favor Rogue Warriors draft. I just think that the mid and the bottom side is much easier to play for Rogue Warriors. If Rogue Warriors manage to get that invade again and then the dive again with these type of champions, it's really boom. Renekton, I don't know. They went for Renekton blind pick, which is kind of strange. They subbed out Holder. Holder played that Mordekaiser game and now he's gone. Now we have crazy. Let's jump into the game. So once again, the expectation for me is that we're going to have a similar invade onto enemy blue. We're going to have a similar divide the map. Like if you're Trash and Varus and you see Blitzcrank, Olaf, Rumble, Aphelios, that is nuts, man. That is crazy. No invasion here. Olaf is just going to strictly, simply pattern to bottom side. Okay, that's an overlay right there. I'm just gonna go back once to show it again because it's boom. All right, I'll fix my overlay meanwhile. Okay, I'm gonna make myself smaller and then leave myself there. Actually, I'm gonna just take Rogori's position. I'm playing. Okay. Okay, Olaf path into bottom side. Boom. Boom. Hook lands, but no problem. Thresh is very strong level 1. Usually, Thresh Varo should get prio. They need to wait for their boy Olaf. Also, Jarvan has level 2 gang prio, so every lane should usually give up here. But the Shy, here, how did Crazy manage this wave? Like, how did we end up in this position? Crazy is pushing, but he's sacrificing all of his HP for it. Because usually this is not the way you want to manage the wave. Like if enemy jungle is Jarvan, and you see if Renekton Qs the wave level 1 like that, then that's nuts. You don't want to go Varus lethality against like Blitzcrank, Olaf, Renekton. Like you will get auto attacks off. Like the damage output is way higher if you're playing lethality and attack speed Varus over lethality. Even the overlay has Corona. Wow, that's mad. Javan full clearing. I think Ning full clears every game. Ever since Camille has been nerfed, full clear every game. No matter what champion he plays. Doesn't want to fall behind the Olaf. Well, honestly, against Olaf, if you keep up and you don't fall behind, that's also cool. Right? You're gonna outscale always. I feel like Genji is a team that could actually keep up in the LPL, and also Dragon X. That's why I think they have a higher ceiling than SKT. Because SKT is like really the classic LCK team. Very solid. Limit the enemy options. Oh. Oh, the Blitzcrank roam. This is very, very nice roam here, honestly. Wow. This is a rookie flash right here. Very cool. Oh, they continue. Oh, free. But honestly, a rookie got so fucked. He got so fucked there. Like in the 1v1. Like he was walking up a bit too far, and the Shy now is also giga fucked. Olaf no flash though, so maybe the Shy can get away, but Rumble is coming in river, and the Shy needs to walk maybe into the pit to flash, but no, he's dead. He's dead. Oh, optimism? Optimism? Wow, my goodness. We have a reverse of the last game. You can say that I hit a giant bong, but lethality virus can utilize Ginzo as it gives percentage penetration now. Lul. So their rookie took a really, really bad trade. Took a really, really bad trade, which is very uncharacteristic, right? Like to not respect Olaf in this position. You want to bait Rumble into getting yanked by Jarvan. It's like anytime Jarvan has a timer after level 3, Olaf also has a timer. And Olaf didn't show on the map at all. So I think this was just a bad gamble. This was a really, really bad gamble. Can you explain why a lot of people play Ahri on champions like Cannon or Zoe instead of alternatives? Because usually when you see people picking Ahri is because they really need to hard pressure from level 1 to 5. That's it. Ahri is going to give you more poke damage than anything else. Same for Zoe. Zoe, a lot of matchups, she hard wins from level 1 to 5, and then level 6 it shifts because her ult is not that powerful, right? Cannon here in this matchup wants to harass as much as possible, walk up as much as possible, and get as much harass off as possible. That's why you play Ahri. Playing Comet would make no sense. Very little sense. But here this death of the Shy is very good for Rennek. Gonna catch his big wave and sorry, I have something in my throat. Wow. Holy, crazy. Crazy. Q, bro. Double kill, crazy. You got double kill, crazy. Go, W soon. Oh, so close. So close. Wow. Wow. This game is lost. This game is boom. This game is giga boom. Start off with rookies all in on mid, man, and then Olaf's gank into top. It's just GG. Like right now, Renekton's gonna perma dash and perma go on the Shy. This is where you hate that you have Ari, right? Not that any other keystone would save you. That's why you're going Ari, because no other keystone is going to make you win. Here, when Rumble already finished Mercury into mid prio, heavily Rogue Warriors. Bottom prio, BF into double longsword, especially after that gank on bottom that burned Blitzcrank flash. Even though the CS advantage is in Pop's favor, it just won't make a difference. Like, he needs a base and get Cutlass, and maybe then they can do something, but it's not enough. Rogue Warriors can easily save bot, and IG wasting time to pressure on the top side is going to be very bad. IG has scaling advantage? No, they don't though. I think Aphelios outscale whole enemy team. And Blitzcrank scales really good here too. And this is one of those rare scenarios where Olaf will actually be a very strong champion as well. Like, if you play Olaf against enemy 5, you're very happy. Like, I get that, you know, if you compare Cannon to Renekton, you can say Cannon scale better, okay. If you compare Jarvan to Olaf, you can say that Jarvan scale better. But then, the issue for me here is that Aphelios, he can easily, at some point in the game, itemize magic resistance. It's going to be so good against Syndra and Cannon, and then he has no threat of dying, I think, ever. Your post-game interview of the 1v1 yesterday of yourself was gold. Thank you. Puff, 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 puff. Good attempt. No, Olaf, what is happening here, Olaf? Rogue Warriors just threw the game. Oh, Rankaton? What is this lantern? Take the lantern, bro! Die with me! Die with me! Wow. It went from a throw to another throw to another throw. Now Rookie should be dead too. Okay. Game is still over. Game is still over. Why is Varus so popular in China but in other regions is picked much less often? Not sure, honestly. I think Varus is a very strong champ. I think I'm still of the opinion that Aphelios is way better, Senna is way better, and Misfortune is better. But Varus is definitely up there. I think the issue with Varus is that Ezreal in all of regions, like, you rarely see Ezreal being played in China, right? People think it's too slow. People look at that tier and they're like, Stronzi, you know? They spit on it. But but Ezreal is more prominent in other regions, and I think that's why people play a lot less Varus. Because the key thing about Varus is that you're supposed to have these 1 item spike, 2 item spike. They're supposed to be stronger, but Ezreal... but Ezreal matches that perfectly, right? You reach Ginzu, he reaches Muramana, and you're like, fuck, man. Isn't Ashe kind of better than Varus? No. Varus has way better DPS output. If you look at the Ash's spells, they're just weaker, you know? Varus ultimate is just better. Varus passive is just better. Varus W, max percent HP damage, just better. Early, like you compare W to E, or volley to E. Ashe has higher range, but Varus is just more well-rounded and has better itemization. Okay. What are you doing here, crazy? Clear the wave, crazy. I thought this was crazy trying to clear the wave, but he's just trying to all-in for no fucking reason at all. Mad. Right on basing. No TP on cannon. Varus ult for Olaf ult. Drake is on. Like the move from Rogue Warriors here to walk up and try to force IG into mid, but IG respond carefully. They just pressured them off, they walked into the bush, and then they walked away. Here, always IG keep walking through the same choke point, and it's so dangerous. Because here, how do you really retake with their team? Like, their team can't really retake against Blitzcrank and Rumble. Like, the moment you lose the bush, you're doomed. This is Zonya, but... oh. Ooh, Zuji with the fucking sidestep, man. Ning with the suicide. What the hell? No one ordered chop suey, man. That was just suicidal. What the fuck? Oh, a blitz flash was pretty clean though. But you should know, like, this is such a bad gamble. Like, what's the plan here, man? As funny as always with the Shy is when his team ends, he is always the collateral. It's like Rogue Warriors, they get a kill, they push, they get the prio, they walk into the Shy, they kill him. Yeah, he survived, but still. Okay. So here, I was repeating the point. Oh, what the fuck? I didn't even see this flash. What on earth? Southwind Zonya gets hooked. So my point was, Rogue Warriors, after they've taken the space, it's so hard to retake. Look at that Rumble ult. The Rumble ult was the juice, man. Was the juice. And then Ning, very nice flash. It was like bullfighting. Winter J. Thank you very much. Rasmus Winter? Winter J? Are you related to Caps? Rasmus Winter? Oh, rookie. Rookie. You are dead, rookie. My goodness. My goodness. Good Rumble ult there. Oh, this could get hairy. This could get hairy. Crazy. Crazy survives. Ooh, okay. Doesn't survive. Gets the Q off there. I think if Olaf... like, if Olaf, with the next level there, he walked in front and blocked the Q, then Renekton survives. That was the move. But the Shy gets the Q off. Oh. 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 Honestly, Zwuji should play Cleanse this game, no? Cleanse would be so good this game. Just realized. If you're playing Cleanse this game, it's so much better. Because this can always happen. But the fact they go 1-for-1, like how did they even go 1-for-1? Did Puff get hooked? Like yeah, Puff gets hooked. Lei is just smurfing. He's the best Blitzcrank in the world or what? Wait. Ning killed him! Ning killed him! Ning and Southwind killed Puff. Look. Look. He gets pushed into the turret. Again. And then the lantern. It's really troll. What's this lantern? Hook lands. Lantern your boy. He's lanterning Jarvan. Enemy Jarvan. Enemy Trash. Wow. Wow. RW stands for Rogue Warriors. Very creative name, Rogue. Stealing from the LPL. Can you explain why Aphelios sold Doran? I don't want to go back and check, but maybe, maybe he had some item spike that he had to purchase, maybe to get Berserker Greaves or Essence Reaver, maybe he was missing gold. That's usually the case. Let's check in across the board again. Like IG still have this option because no clans in mid. They can actually force over and over on Aphelios. That could be the way in. Varus and Thresh are in decent state. Cannon will also be able to win split, I think, before Rumble gets any magic resistance. We have to see like double Black Cleaver here. Like who's going to really buy armor? Who's going to really buy armor? I'm wondering if in such cases it's better to get something else. Like Black Cleaver, something that is underestimated is the move speed you get from Black Cleaver. It applies through spells, right? So basically, if you are playing Olaf and you throw an axe and you Black Cleaver, then you move faster and you can catch up, which is pretty huge. What the fuck? You flashed the wrong direction here. Maybe Ruby could go 1-for-1 here. Like imagine here, his spell are coming off cooldown. Boom. Here. Imagine he flashed on top of the Shy. He flashed on top of the Shy and go for that 1-for-1. He got the wave and the tempo should be better on the other side of the map. You see Renekton's already hitting top tower. Oh, 1-for-1? 1-for-1 in mid. Yeah, Doinby was on Rogue Warriors together with Flawless. And Flawless is playing in LCK right now, I believe. On a lower tier team. Can't remember which. APK. So IG, 1-for-1 turret top for bottom turret. Standard stuff. Still, the same game stands. Like the thing is, if Olaf participates in taking mid prio, then Olaf can just eat any Varus ult, any hooks that happen, and there is no engage. So this is something to consider, right? Another thing is Blitzcrank could change to Mercury and accomplish the same thing. So it's like there are ways to parry for Aphelios without him being in danger of Varus. So it's interesting. This choke point is so dangerous. What is IG doing? They keep going through this choke point when they really can't. They are rarely playing compositions that are able to face check space if they don't have prio. Usually, if IG are weaker in lanes, they don't recover because of how they draft. Because the moment IG gives up space, there's no way to face check. Enemy has Rumble, enemy has Olaf, Blitzcrank. Yeah, like imagine Rumble ult just landed on top of their head there. It's a dangerous game. A very dangerous game. Where is Jackie Love? God if I knew, man. Cannon has TP bottom. Rogue Warriors, Crazy is gonna match. Side lane is not gonna matter too much, honestly, this game. It's not gonna be that impactful. Okay. What is this? Herald was finished. Jarvan has it. Use the mid lane turret. Zoom, let's go, Ning. Yeah, do it in the middle of the lane where Blitzcrank could potentially hook you, no problem. Maybe they can go for second. Honestly, they can go for second. I would pressure second here. This is your window to pressure. Ning didn't R? Why didn't Ning R the Blitz? Oh, 1-for-1. IG's overforcing here. They're trying to use their mana advantage because they know their game is really difficult to play. Woohoo! YamatoCannon. Woohoo! It's terrible in the sense that enemy is full Mercury and they have so many reasons to buy MR, so the penetration really is not that great. I guess, healing reduction is not too bad against Olaf and Renekton, but I think you just get better value from Leandre here, man. Just enemies stacking HP. It's Black Cleaver into Joram's Fist, Titanic Hydra. So much HP on enemy team. I think Leandre Void Staff is the way. And then just get Executioner's Calling on Varos, I think is a better, cheaper option. So IG, they are not playing on side at all. They're just looking to find fights, but I think fights are weaker for them. Them having no flashes is way more dangerous. Trash Lantern needs to be crazy good on point, and I think Varos and Syndra can't hug. That's the key thing. Oi, 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 oi. Southwind felt that Southwind as that Blitzcrank hook came from the south. No, there's nothing there, man. I tried to find something, there's just nothing. Oi, 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 lay, man. Lay. Layla. You got me on my knees, Layla. Oh, man, what's happening, man? Everyone's getting hooked. Everyone's getting hooked. The fact that Felix doesn't have MR by this point in time is very suspect. I think you buy MR here every time as a Felios. Like here, like a thing that people need to do in game, but you don't have to buy entire Morello for that. You can buy it. Yeah, exactly. You just go. Executioner's Calling here on Varos is definitely the buy. Here, if you're a Felios, you press tab, you look at Syndra's items, and you know she's not gonna buy Void Staff for a very long time. Sure, Cannon, by the time he bases now, he's going to build towards it, but the Void Staff are going to be very, very late. Magic resistance is key here. Magic resistance is very key. Like, to be fair, in regards to the Shai's Morello, at the point where he reaches Void Staff is not bad again. Like, they need healing reduction. I think healing reduction is important this game. Yeah, the Shai is building Void here. I'm just saying, a good point of reference is, like, you want to buy MR when enemy team is far away from building Void, So looking at the Shai, I mean, Syndra in the mid lane, he's not going to have Void Staff for a long time. He's going to get Spellbinder, and then he has a Fiendish Codex. Like, him getting Void Staff is highly unlikely before this game is finished. I didn't realize Rogue Warriors got the soul. But yeah, they have a soul. Cool. That's a no magic mantle. It's already this no magic mantle is so powerful. Like, Aphelios is a key target, right? He's a key target, he needs to die. The only people that can actually kill him is Syndra and Cannon. They're the only ones that can have enough space to have access. Because Varos is going to deal with his own issues. Sure, if Varos kills everyone and then all of a sudden there's only Aphelios left, sure, he's going to hit him. But at the point in time we're talking about, not really, right? Another thing is, it's tricky because Ruby went for Mercury, And I also like it less when people actually go for... yeah, I think you should have gone cleanse instead of heal. I already addressed it, so I haven't mentioned it for a while. I know, what the fuck? How did we end up here? So where is Southwind's Lantern? No trust. The Lantern was fine. The problem is Puff's position. Oh. Varus almost smurfed. Oh! Almost smeb. Almost smeb. Okay. That's nice. That's nice. Talked about Cannon Morello. Rumble Morello is more suspect here. I think most of the time when you actually get... like, Oblivion Orb is not so cost efficient by itself. In the sense that if you have Sorcerer Shoes, Oblivion Orb becomes very juicy. But it's alright. Like, Oblivion Orb is fine. That's not my issue. More suspect is the Morello. I like Oblivion Orb when you have Sorcerer Shoes. This feels really good. Yeah, Locket on Blitz is a fine purchase. The shield is still relatively small, but like if you get value, like if Cannon ults, then it's still good. Voids are finished. Cannon has TP. Best option here is IG. They get some kind of TP flank going and they hit. Like Varus is still really strong. Like Aphelios is not in a state where he is much stronger than Varus. His XP advantage, but item advantage is very the same. Oh, very close. Whoa. Is this a Blitzcrank hook? That's a fucking Blitzcrank hook, man. Blitzcrank hook. Boom. I thought Cannon actually got R off. I thought, for some reason, I've been playing... So should he have sold Oblivion Orb? No, he shouldn't sell Oblivion Orb. No. And MR boots are not bad this game. For some reason, I thought Cannon fucking used Snowball from ARAM here. He just jumped in, but it was Blitzcrank hook. And then I thought Cannon ulted, but it was Blitzcrank ult that just silenced him. He's got... like, Lei is smurfing, man. Lei is 1v9. Lei is really insane. Don't sell any of them, Silent Scars. Both are still strong items. We were talking about scaling earlier, and like, sure, Renekton, Olaf are not the most exciting things, but it forces, like, something that's also not discussed is Renekton and Olaf force very specific itemization, right? Like here, Rumble, Aphelios, Blitzcrank scale really fucking good this game. Like Blitzcrank hook in teamfights or in general in terms of buying space, Blitzcrank does that super well. So Blitzcrank scales good this game, right? We talked about scaling earlier. And on top of that, Olaf and Renekton forces a lot of itemization from the enemy that is very specific towards these champions. We saw Morello, we were talking about Leandri and so forth. When Aphelios, Rumble, and like Aphelios Rumble itemization is very easy. You need some source of magic resistance and then he's golden. And with the nature of how Aphelios works, Aphelios and Varus, I think Varus can never really trade auto attacks unless he is in a position where he got a kill, got a reset, got a passive on, and he's fully stacked Ginzu and he has lethal tempo on, right? Aphelios can choose and has more distance to work with, has more range to play with, and so forth. Now Aphelios is very, very happy. Aphelios is super, super strong in this game. The last fight that IG should go for is Cannon, flash on, and then they go. But here they have no time. Like Elder Drake is already on. I didn't even realize. Let's slow down here for the final fight. Oh, that's a juicy rumble. Ooh. Oy, 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 oy. Okay. Look at Aphelios' position, right? Aphelios doesn't need to commit at all. Okay, that's a very late QSS. Not sure what happened to our boy Blitzcrank. How did the man die? Oi, crazy. Crazy, why didn't you play the first game, crazy? Boom. Yeah, I think so, Silence Guys. GG. GG. Also, in terms of skating, like Olaf against Varus, Trash, is very happy. I think this was a big draft victory for Rogue Warriors. And honestly, it's crazy, but the impact of what happened here, like here, this was so huge. Just a very, very bad trade that ended up costing the whole game. Because here, Ruby got Mercury Thread's base, and then he's gonna have Prio onto Rookie for the rest of the game. And I think IG is so reliant on having Prio on the lanes. Like this trade alone, like he's trying to bait for Ning. Ning waited very long to go, and then the axe here would land. Very, very cool. And this is so huge. And then Cannon's position here, like on top of that, if we look at the minimap, yeah? Jarvan had full control over this space. And Cannon is playing in a way where Jarvan has full control over top side. And if we look at the Cannon top wave, he needs to push this in. Because if Cannon gets pressured off here, well, honestly, never mind. The Shy should just bounce here and walk away. Never mind, guys. Never mind. I thought he didn't push in. So the Shy here is actually making a very tragic mistake. Because he shouldn't. He doesn't need to die here. He doesn't need to die. I lied. I thought in a scenario where he needs to push this in, like imagine the wave is in a position where Cannon needs to push it in. Then it's so much worse because Jarvan just lost the space that he has to have control over. But I think the genius of this is once again Lei. Lei is on my radar now because in a lot of cases, look at Lei, right? Lei. So Lei here. So Varus has a base, Cull base. Aphelios is slow pushing bottom. Blitzcrank, don't give a shit. Blitzcrank's on a ward. What? Blitzcrank is on a ward. Oh my god, I just realized he's on a ward. He just passed the ward. He passed the ward and IG are still going for this. He just passed the ward. Do you see this on the minimap? He passed the ward and IG are still forcing this. Ah. Jesus. Watch your profanity. Blitzcrank was on the ward. Wow. I wanted to say Lei is a genius. You know, Lei is a genius for finding a way to break the game. But not expecting Olaf here is very troll. Like, not expecting Olaf to be here is very troll. Because they didn't spot Olaf. They didn't spot Olaf the whole game. He full cleared. They don't know his tempo. They don't know anything. Yeah. Watch last fight how Puff almost smurfed. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, let's look at Puff. Let's look at Puff. Look at Puff. Look at Puff. Okay, he got exhausted. Okay. Ginzo, he's losing Ginzo stacks. Ginzo stacks off. He's stacking it again. Ginzo stacks. Ginzo stacks. Hit one. Hit. Oh! Oh! This is what we were looking for, man. Come on, man. It's a good attempt. It's a good attempt. I respect the attempt. He has to go. Otherwise game boom, right? Game boom. Okay, that was game number 2. Good fun. His AA spacing was insane. Hey babe, I just want to let you know that I found enough players for Clash. Cool. Can you invite everyone to a team in the client? Alena, keep in mind, you're in a hurry, yeah? You're in a hurry. Yeah, no one gives a shit about Ornn, Super Craig. No one gives a shit about Ornn. Because Alena, you need to invite everyone. I'm not gonna chase them, yeah? You need to invite us. Zoom class last night. For me, it says 2030. Yeah, I just don't know how it works. Like, let's say we didn't create a team in time, and then maybe we are locked out or something. You know, that would suck. But okay.